Discovery and recovery. Who are you? What do you stand for? And what do you believe in? I believe that we are all placed on this earth to serve a purpose, and anything and everything that happens to us is part of a master plan and serves as a lesson to help us discover and understand what our purposes are and to fulfill them. I also believe that life is about two things. Number one, discovery. Number two, recovery. Discovery in the sense that as we develop into men, we are constantly learning about ourselves. We are in constant discovery mode, putting ourselves into situations that force us to learn and try new things. We recognize the need for improvement and advancement, and therefore we can only mature and develop as we discover and try new things. As men, we must understand that the world is constantly changing, moving, shifting, evolving. And in order for us to play, to be competitive in life and win in life, we must have a strategy and position ourselves to learn new things. In my desire to improve and change and position myself for success, I have become very aware that I am learning things about myself all the time. My aptitudes, my gifts and talents, things that I never realized even 5 or 10 years ago. I'm constantly discovering fresh things about me that were hidden before. Now think about this. When you were birthed into this world, your curiosity spawned you to take action. You and I, we were curious about everything. Curious about foods and textures and items to touch. Curious about sounds and voices that we heard around us. Curious about that squishy miniature-sized football and basketball we picked up. You see, as men, we are curious people with aptitudes to learn about the world around us, which eventually, through time, matured us to become proficient and experts at a task or skill. As we moved into high school or college, we discovered that there were subjects to increase our knowledge and how those subjects relate to life. And in our discovery, we came to understand that there were certain subjects we enjoyed and others not so much. We discovered girls and how they made us feel. We discovered this thing called potential and possibilities because of the success we experienced by participating in certain activities like sports or clubs. As we've gotten older, we've discovered and realized that if we continue to work hard and pursue a dream, that dreams are actually possible to attain. We discover and realize that not all people see and experience life like we do. We discover that faith, belief in oneself and a higher power plays a huge role in what we receive and experience out of life. Make no doubt about it, we are in constant discovery mode. Life is also about what I call recovery. Recovery in the sense that as young men and adult men, we often find ourselves trying to recreate the positive experiences of our childhood. As mentioned earlier, we were in constant discovery mode, and it is our discoveries that shaped us to be the men we are today. I believe that we are trying to recover what we lost as children. Children who unabashedly and openly looked at the world with intrigue and limitless possibilities. We were living, we were explorers, we were taking risks, enjoying life without a care in the world, and all we wanted to do was have fun. As children who are not yet fully shaped, nor do we experience the stress and responsibilities of the world, we are trying to go back in time and recreate the good experiences we lost. We are also trying to recover who we are. I think we've lost our mojo as men. We've lost our sense of self, our confidence, and we no longer dream. Life has a way of influencing us, sapping out the best in us, and we eventually become men that we do not want to become. All the negative influences, the not so great childhood experiences, the unfortunate physical and emotional injuries we've had to endure has caused us to move forward in life with much trepidation. We have stopped in our tracks and have become overwhelmed in the quicksand of life's disappointments. We desire to recover our passions, our dreams, our youth-like worldview. We desire to recover the friendships we had growing up, the freedom of sports play, the freedom to hang out with friends until the early morning. We desire to recover the spark of dating the girl of our dreams, scoring the winning shot, pleasing mom and dad, etc. We wish to recover and recreate our best experiences. I believe everything you do in your life stems from the root of discovery and recovery, all for the purpose of becoming your best you. Now, please understand this. Your true purpose, what you were born to do, can only be discovered when you look deeply inside your heart, when you intently observe the current themes of your life, and you honestly assess who you are, not who you think you are or what you fantasize to become or want to be. You see, knowing thyself is important. Know that you are the soul of your brand. You are one of a kind. No one has the same experience or think the way you do. You are truly unique, and you exist to solve a problem that someone has. You must find out what you have inside you to determine whether or not you are shaped to serve and solve that problem.